Good day, Ma'am Annalyn Casete. I present to you our assessment with our chosen algorithm, the A-star search algorithm. As for our introduction, A-star search algorithm was developed in 1968 by Peter Hart, Niels Nilsson, and Bertram Raphael. With their development of A-star search algorithm, it is a truly major advancement in pathfinding because of its efficiency. It prioritizes paths that are likely to lead to the goal quickly. So A-star search algorithm is mainly a key instrument for solving and implementing different graph-based difficulties, particularly in situations where determining the best path is crucial, and its flexibility has made it important in fields like robotics, where it can assist the robots in navigating environments, and also in gaming and linguistics, where it calculates the shortest route or fastest route for navigation. And A-star search algorithm is one of the effective search techniques for determining the shortest path between nodes and graph. It is comprehensive search algorithm since it incorporates the path cost information alongside heuristics to determine the best solution. And the algorithm overview of the A-star search algorithm. A-star is a great algorithm related to computer science for pathfinding and graph traversal through its capability to find the shortest path quickly and accurately. The A-star search algorithm is an enhancement of Digistra's technique that incorporates a heuristic component to identify the shortest path more efficiently, because Digistrust might slow in searching because it checks at all any possible routes, ensuring it to find the best possible route. A-star search algorithm utilize a formula to determine the cost of a path by adding the distance you have already traveled from the start point to your current position, and with an estimate the distance from your current position to the destination. The formula can be expressed as f of n equals to g of n plus h of n, where f of n is the total cost of the reaching of the target node by node n. G of n is the cost of the path from the start node to the node n. H of n is the heuristic estimate of the cost from the node n to the goal node. From this formula, it estimate known as the heuristic function. By using a heuristic function, it avoids the exploring paths that are unlikely to be the shortest. An A-star search algorithm always picks the option with the lowest total cost, or represented by f of n at each step, to ensure it finds the fastest route from the start to the destination. So overall, with this approach, it saves a lot of time, making it effective in the large or complex maps.
So in this section, I will be going to discuss the big O notation of a star search algorithm. So in this algorithm, it is a widely used pathfinding and graph traversal technique that aims to find the shortest path from a start node to a goal node. So its efficiency is influenced by the chosen heuristic function, which estimates the cost to reach the goal. So in the worst case scenario, if the heuristic is not well chosen, the time complexity of a star can be or become very high. So this is because the algorithm might explore many nodes before finding the optimal path. So specifically, the time complexity can grow exponentially, represented as O of b to the power of d, where b is the branching factor, indicating the maximum number of the successors or options each node can have, and d is the depth or the number of steps in the optimal path to the goal. So thus, as a branching factor and depth increase, the number of nodes the algorithms need to examine can grow rapidly, making the process much slower. So it explained that the A-star search algorithm is efficient and adaptable, making it suitable for complex tasks like route planning or fact-finding. So it uses a heuristic to speed up the search for the goal, helping to find optimal or near optimal solutions quickly, which is especially important in real-time situations. However, the algorithm's runtime can still increase exponentially in the worst case, depending on the branching factor or the number of possible moves from each node and the deep steps to the goal. Despite this potential for high time complexity, the heuristic significantly improves performance by guiding the search more effectively.
So the real world simulation for the A-star algorithm. So let's consider a scenario of a waste navigation to reach a destination. The vehicle needs to find the shortest path while avoiding obstacles. We can simulate this scenario using a grid-based map where each cell represents a portion of the environment. Some cells are obstacles, and the vehicle can move freely through others. And the test case this real world simulation. In this scenario, we are delving into a fundamental aspect of path finding algorithms through navigating a grid environment. We can start by acquiring map data for our simulation. And for this, we can use a website named pathfinding.gs. So as you can see, we have a green box and a red box and a couple of a black black um, boxes, and this green box or represent as our green node, and this one represent as our car, and the place where we can place it is represent as our starting point. And for our red box, it is our endpoint and also our destination. And for this one, these black ones are represent as our obstacles that we face in our um, road. So let's create a new um, scenario for our simulation. So assumes that this green node, we will put it here, and this is now our starting point. And this red node, we will put it here, and this will be our endpoint. So now let's create a couple of obstacles in our simulation. So let's create, for example, this is a road traffic, and this is a road accidents, and we will have another obstacles here and here and here and here and here, here and here. So we have that obstacles now. So if we click the start search, then the website will automatically search for the nearest or the easiest way to reach our destination. So now let's start the search. And and as you can see, we have a an area where we have a green and a blue boxes covered. So this represent now as our heuristic. So it or our guide where we can prioritize the most possible way to easily arrive in our destination. So the A star algorithm will have a heuristic or guide, and this is this area are the possible or scope of the easiest or the shortest um, time that we can have to arrive in our destination. So that's how an A star algorithm works. As you can see, we have a calculation here, and the length of this simulation is 37.97, and it took a time of 0.80 meter per seconds, and the operations is 318. So if, for example, let's clear first the let's cancel search. So let's remove these obstacles, and let's find the difference of this simulation between the other one. And we have a simulation here. So if we start search, it will be the another heuristic, and this line represent now the easiest way to reach our destination. And as you can see, the length, the time, and the operation, it changes. The length of this simulation is 34.66, and the time is 0.200 meter per second, and the operation is 159. So that's how star a star algorithm works in our real world simulation based on a grid based simulation. So for the results and observation, the result of this simulation help us learn a great deal about the effectiveness of a star algorithm in a variety of settings by exploring these useful simulations. We can see directly how a star dynamically adjusts its path, skillfully navigating around impending obstacles and changing directions at any time. This simulation will help us better understand how flexible and resilient the A star algorithm is in a real world situations, enhancing our ability to recommend it as the best option for our dynamic path finding problems. So we choose a grid based or the Waze navigation as our real world simulation because it is the most suitable scenario where we can easily understand how a star algorithm works. So that's all for our real world simulation for the A star algorithm, and now let's proceed to the performance evaluation.
Next is for our algorithm assessment, which have three components: performance evaluation, evaluation methods, and the result. As for our performance evaluation, we did test or evaluate our algorithm through three in terms of its accuracy, performance, and time complexity through using comparison with other existing algorithm, namely Dijkstra. When it comes to time complexity, according to our simulation, A star is much quicker to find path as it uses an informed search method, which is a method that utilizes heuristic function, which is a heuristic function is a cost of the distance to its target. Unlike other algorithms that uses uniform search method, which takes too much time in searching as they will try to search every possible outcome first before reaching its destination. Well, in terms of its accuracy, A star may be quicker in finding a path, but that doesn't ensure that it may find the shortest path. But in terms in performance, A star is since A star is being so dependent on the heuristic function, it might need some changes to its core function for it to be able to
complete tricky mga tracks. Like it may encounter many hurdles such as conflict on the road, the path, there could be dead ends, accidents, and also construction sites. Next is evaluation methods. As for this, we incorporated the use of an app, namely GitHub, which will test the time and the distance of both algorithms. Well, after testing or after comparing their performance, it shows that A star has the least time in finding a path, while Dijkstra finds the shortest path. Despite this, the efficiency of A star highlights its advantage as the time spent calculating a heuristic, which proves its benefits on most given scenarios. Lastly is for our results. As for this result, it concludes that A star search efficiency is an important factor that contributes to the widespread use of its usage. Well, of course, there are many well-made pathfinding algorithms that are capable of finding solutions to pathfinding problems. A star often stands out by requiring less time and fewer resources. As this algorithm incorporates the use of a heuristic function, it makes its task more quicker and more efficient in the end. Thank you.
So for the discussion, one of the algorithm strengths of the A-star algorithm is that it helps you find the shortest path from starting point to the destination. And it also gives you less time to do it. But also, it is not only making your searching fast or gives you less time to do it, but it also gives you the correct answers when the certain requirements are met. It's also very, very versatile because of its heuristic function. It makes work for all sorts of problem domain and is very useful and can handle many different types of graphs like network, grid, and maps. Next is limitations and challenges. One of the limitations of A-star algorithm is that it is heavily dependent on its heuristic function. And if the heuristic function underestimates or overestimates the true cause, it may be not find the optimal solution or the correct answer to the problem and may take longer time to converge. Second is memory consumption. A-star algorithm requires a lot of space for storing information about the nodes that are visited. So it it consumes a lot of memory and space, which can lead to high memory consumption, especially when there is a large when there is a large graph. And in some cases, this can be resulted to mitigated using other techniques like memory pruning or using alternative search algorithm. Third is handling dynamic environments. While handling static environments effectively, it may be struggle in dynamic environments where there are so many obstacles or costs that change frequently. Next is comparative analysis. A-star versus Dijkstra's algorithm. Although these two algorithms finds the shortest path, but Dijkstra's algorithm equally explores all nodes. So in short, it explores all nodes before it can find the correct answer, while the A-star algorithm stops searching when the correct answer is found. So it doesn't need to explore all nodes because the correct answer is already found. However, A-star algorithm requires a heuristic function to handle graphs with negative edge weights, while Dijkstra's algorithm doesn't. So it says that the A-star algorithm has a heuristic function which makes it more efficient than the Dijkstra's algorithm because Dijkstra's algorithm doesn't have a heuristic function. That's all for the discussion. Thank you.